Tonight's greatness in barbecue entertainment is partnered with the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, the Barbecue Store, Chupacabra Throwdown, Team Cosmos Cute Products, Full Printing Wraps and Graphics, We Branded Promotion, Texas Oil Dub, Team Rectech, Texas Original Charcoal Company, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue, Mr. King Sharpening Services, Smoke and Magic, the All Fired Up Cook-Off, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Half Fast Cooker, and the Chopping Block in Webster and Victoria.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that.
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron, the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smoking Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
Hey, we got any more beer in here? All right, I'm sorry. I won't talk again. I'm sorry. I'm done. All right, go ahead, Bobby.
What's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Brad.
And I'm Bree, and we're Smoking Magic.
And you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Cesar Mejia with Smoking and Toasting Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1. Let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smoking Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smoking Gooder Show starts now.
What is up? What's up, Gooder Gang? Welcome to another edition of, let's do some radio voice of the So Smoking Gooder Show. I am your host, Robert Rocha, like they said, and I am here in the Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress. Damn glad you were watching us, however you're checking us out, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever it may be. I appreciate you guys and gals and everybody tuning in already. We've got a fun kind of switch-up show tonight. Our regular co-host is now our guest because he did so well a couple weeks ago. We'll bring him on here in just a minute. Look at that right there. There's the opening promo. Eddy Morales, the 2025 CBA World Championships Reserve Grand Champion, and our co-host of the evening. We'll bring him on in just a second. He did such a phenomenal job last week. You know, we like to say phenomenal on this show. Mr. Shane LeClaire from Damn Yankee, Texas Barbecue. Had a great time with him last week. Shout out to our guest, Chris Bittner with Cooks of Hazard, and Greg Scallon from Cosmos Q Products. They came on last week, talked a little barbecue with us, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for doing that. So let's do it. Producer Ty, why don't you get in here real quick, sir?
What's up, brother?
What's up, my man? How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Ready for the show. This is going to be fun.
I like it. I see the new background here. What's going on here?
I'm on a different computer today. My other one's acting up, so I'm on my regular laptop today. So
you're in one of your 10 rooms in your palace.
Yeah, something
in
like
your
that.
Big palace. Awesome. All right. Well, chime in whenever you want to, Ty. I always say more producer Ty is a good thing for the show. I hear we've got some good-looking boxes in.
Yeah, I don't know what happened this week. I guess everybody had time with all the snow. They were taking some really good pictures, and so there's some pretty nice color on a lot of these. I've got about 20 boxes tonight, so we're looking good for Rate My Box.
All right, I think we're looking good for the show tonight. If you want to, you can send them to Martin Ty Cobb on Messenger, and I don't know if we'll get to them tonight, but we'll bank it for later. Maybe we'll get to them tonight. We'll see. All right, Ty, let's bring in the special co-host of the evening. He did a phenomenal job. Like I said last week, we're talking about Mr. Shane LeClaire from Damn Yankees, Texas Barbecue.
Hey, man, what's up, y'all?
It's not Damn Yankees. It's Damn Yankee, Texas.
I'm the Damn Yankee, yeah.
All right. Where's the Fireball? Where's Fireball Lacey from?
She's from California, but she's not California, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's from Cali, and you're from what part of Yankeeville are you from?
So I'm from Newburgh, an hour north of the Bronx. So, I mean, that's all the Yankee stuff. You know, I grew up a Yankee fan, went to about 100 Yankee games as a kid, you know, in the old stadium. I've yet to be one at the new stadium, but
oh, wow.
Fireball Lacey's from Sacramento area, Northern Cal, but she's been here 22 years plus. So, yeah, she's Texified too.
All right. Did you get some snow this weekend? Hey, shout out to everybody. If you got some snow and you're all thawed out, Case did a nice PSA. I see him in the comments. The OG co-host of the show, Case Hahn, is in the comments tonight. Thank you, Case. Yeah, he did a PSA, you know, what not to do on ice. You saw that here just a minute ago.
Man, I was laughing like a little kid. I mean, I'm sorry somebody's pain is somebody else's humor, but yeah, no, we got no snow, man. Nothing. Nothing is zilch. Like, it was sunny, like nothing. Like, but last week, Seguin, we had 10 inches here at my house. No bullshit. Yeah.
Okay. Where do you live exactly now?
In Austin. We're about 15 minutes north of McKinney. So
okay.
You
got no snow. All right. Everything hit low. Man, even Galveston got snow, which is crazy.
Nothing.
On the coast, snow. So it was a big snow day here in Texas. My company shut down on yesterday. Shout out to my wife. That was her birthday as well. Yesterday, today I went to the office for half a day. When the roads cleared, it was nice. But yeah, having a snow day in Texas is rare. A lot of fun. There was actually sledding. Miller Outdoor Theater, for those that don't know, here in the Houston area is a big, obviously outdoor theater, but they have a big hill, and it's first time ever that I know of. I'm older than you, Shane, but that I've seen actually sledding down there. It was a lot of fun, man. So I hope you guys are all nice and thawed out. I hope you got to enjoy a little snow. That was a lot of fun. So I know your baseball team is the Yankees. Who's your football team, bro?
The sorry-ass New York Giants. Hey, but the thing is, you can't make fun of them because I talk as much smack about them as, like, I take the Eminem approach, right, from 8 Mile. If I say it about them, what are you going to say to me? You know? Yeah.
I mean, you have 2 to choose from. Why do you go to the sorry Giants? You could be the sorry Jets fan too, bro. You could
It's usually, man, when you're raised up that way, it's Yankees and Giants, and it's Mets and Jets. It just the way it is.
No snow in Laredo when we had an 80% chance. Really? That sucks. That sucks. So yeah, I mean, how about some football? We're in some playoff football. I actually went to a playoff game. I went to Kansas City to watch my Texans take on the world champion Chiefs. Didn't go so well for the Texans, but I did get to experience playoff football in like wind chill factor of like 4 degrees. The kickoff, it was 22 degrees. Look at that. I was bundled up and ready to go. I know Ty has some other photos. There we go, right there. I was surrounded by KC fans. I had a blast. The highlight of the whole game for me, no, the football game was awesome. The whole experience was awesome, but got to see some 4 Chinook helicopters fly across there. And Ty has a video. He'll show that here in just a second.
What was it like in the Red Kingdom?
It wasn't as loud as I thought it would be. I was thinking it'd be a lot more louder than what it was. They're kind of spoiled, bro. They're spoiled. They're going to their 7th AFC championship game. I know a little bit about being spoiled because we're an Astros fans and we went to 7 ALCS championships. So it felt the same way. They were like, man, they didn't really give the Texans much of a thought. And unfortunately, I don't know. We beat them all statistically except for the main one that counts in the score. Ty, you get that video pulled up? Go for it. All right, that was pretty freaking cool. Chinook helicopters going across. David Cano's in the comments said a rigged game. Yeah, the Texans actually just got flagged an hour ago for another unnecessary roughness penalty on Patrick Mahomes. Now, I'm not going to be that guy, but, you know, those things alter the outcome of the football game. Ty, get in here. You know about these Chinook helicopters, bro. Tell me about these things, man.
The CH-47 Chinook helicopter. It's known as Big Windy. It's a main rotary wing aircraft for the military. I was at Fort Campbell for 10 years, so 7 deployments. Flew in those things a lot. I'll tell you, if you could get up close to it, you want to make sure anytime you're going to fly in those things that they got some nice hydraulic fuel or fluid leaking all over them. So yeah, CH-47 Big Windy Chinook.
Those things, I could feel that in my chest. Those things, all 4 of them flying. I mean, I was up high in the stadium, and they were real low. So that was like, doop, 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 doop. You could feel that. It was pretty cool. So Big Wendy, huh? Like a chick, like a big girl named Wendy, or is it?
No, like wind, W-I-N-D-Y.
Oh, okay.
Windy.
I thought maybe Big Wendy because they can hold.
Places a lot of air. Yeah.
Okay. How many?
It's actually the fastest helicopter, I believe, unless the RA 66 is faster. But it's faster than the Black Hawk and the Apache. I think it goes 212 miles an hour. I could be wrong.
Does it really?
Yeah, it goes really freaking fast.
Wow,
So, yeah.
I would not have guessed that. That
they were just cruising along there, but they're able to get up and fucking go.
Oh, they were idling if they can go. Yeah, that was idling. All right, cool. Well, thank you, Ty. Thanks for putting that little bit of information. Not Big Wendy, Big Windy. Different type of windy. All right. What else we got talking here? We got rodeo season coming up. We'll get with Eddie before we do that. And I think that's about it. Let's do some rundowns of the Gooder Gang. They're 50 deep in right now. Ty's going to put the names on there. Shane, I'm going to let you read them. Let's go, my man.
Yeah, no pressure, though.
No pressure.
Mr. Keen, always coming around trying to sharpen up some knives. What's up, Gooder Gang? Easy Top, evening on. Love the Dude Barbecue. What's up, Gooder Gang? We got Daddy Dutch. He's in the house tonight.
Always.
And then Larry Bone Sr. afternoon. No, Jersey. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Peacock is Virgin. What?
He's probably a Jets fan.
Yeah, probably. Good evening, good gang from Nico Ardondo. I probably said that wrong. Sorry.
I don't think so. Got it.
All right, good. Oh, there's a boy named Sue. What up, gooder gang?
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Surge in the house.
Yeah. Ding dong. Man, good time with that guy. Sean Trainer, what's up, brother?
Sean with a big GC. His first GC this weekend. Look at Robert Smith.
Yeah, Madwood Barrio. Robert's sitting around the Empire right now. San Antonio. Yep. Daniel who? Matt Caspar. Hey, good evening, bud. Thanks for being here. There's old Anthony. What's up, fellas? Oh, Brandon Perryman. Don't drop my hair.
What's up?
Smoke you on Main Street. What's up?
Smoked on Main.
Yeah, smoked on Main.
Max is the reigning grand champion of the San Antonio Rodeo cook-off. Okay, on the gooder gang. What's up, my man? How are you?
You got to take those. Oh, man. Hey, somebody needs to block that.
Look at Fireball Lacey's in the house. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Eddie, wrong. EDDY, baby. But
yeah.
Hello, Ashley.
Ashley's in the house. What's up, Ashley? Who else we got here, Ty? Let's keep it going. My man Lance. I'll take over for a little bit. Here we go.
Yeah, please, thank you.
You're good. Jared McCrory. Evening, everybody. AJ George. What's up, everyone? How are you, my man, AJ? Sabrina. How are you, young lady? 1,000%. Maybe the snow. David Keno. What's up, guys? How are you? What else we got here? Teresa Edmondson. That is a redheaded. The Commanders are coming for KC. We'll talk about our favorite matchups here in just. Fidel Sanchez. I think I'm going to read your name. Hello. Smoky Cattle is in the house. Shaler Chapa, all fired up. Barbecue cook-off. Shaler, hopefully I'll see you this weekend, my man. Buddy Northrup with a big third place overall. What's up, gang? Little Gringo. We all know Eric Tantra. Say my name. You got it. Rudy, what's up? Hina-hosa, sup? Been a while. Yes, sir. Uwe Braun, San Antonio Rodeo tomorrow. Eddy Morales. Who the fuck is that guy? There he is. Corby Simpkins. My God, look at the head on that one. James Minotti. My boy, RGC this past week. And Jackie Milligan. Did Eddie get fired? No. We're celebrating Eddie today. Who else we got? Rena Gonzalez blowing smoke AP rub. You haven't done that in a while, Rena. Bringing it back, old school. Michael Ramirez. What's up, fellas? Amy and Kyle Kirk. Let's circle back to Leander. Are we done there? All right. I think we are done. All right. There's a shout out to the Gooder Gang. Thank you guys and gals for tuning in. I love each and every one of you guys. If you guys ordered a shirt, I will have them in San Antonio. If you are in San Antonio, if you're not in San Antonio, please reach out to me on Messenger so that I can arrange to get those shipped out. And shout out to We Branded Promotions, Julie Stanley, Dustin Stanley for providing those. I was wearing one last week. This week, I'll get a bunch of pictures with people wearing them. So if you still want a shirt, you're able to reach out to me, and $25 on Venmo, you can have a shirt. So Smoking Gooder Show. Just put the size in there. Shane and Lacey ordered one. Thank you very much. I'm excited about it. Eddie, I'll have one for you tomorrow in San Antonio. All right, let's do it. Let's bring in the guest of the evening, also the co-host of the So Smoking Gooder Show. But tonight we are celebrating and talking about his big weekend last week in the in Seguin, Texas. There he is right there at the CBA 2025 CBA World Championship, the RGC. And we'll talk about how close he was to being the GC. But our man, the co-host, but tonight he is the special guest, Mr. Eddy Morales, PITFATHER BBQ. What's up, my man? Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
He's muted. Unmute it. Unmute, Eddie.
You're muted. Dummy.
I said, damn, how the fuck did that get there? It just happened to be on my damn shoulder.
Mine's chicken. Oh, yeah, your chicken?
Mine's chicken. It was my first pretty good chicken walk.
What is that?
It was
That's from Leander.
Leander.
Oh, nice.
How many years ago was yours?
You have one of these too?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me get that one for you here. Here. I got that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. How many years ago was yours?
Shit, back in 1998.
Did they just give you the trophy this year?
Eddie was 2 years old.
Nah, bro. They gave it to me when I had mine.
Man, I know you're a good ass cook. I get lucky every now and then.
Welcome to the show, Eddie.
Thank you, man. I've always wanted to be on this part of this show, and I really appreciate you having me on. So,
hey, you know, when you RGC a world championship, we got to celebrate you, man. It's fun to I love having you as a co-host, but hey, we're also cooks, man, and you killed it a couple weeks ago in Seguin, Texas, at the CBA World Championships. Let's just put it out there because you want to talk about it, right? How close you were. It's crazy.
Fuck. I mean, that's it, bro. I mean, I don't know what I could have done to get that fucking .02. You know what I mean? Like, fucking turned the rib a little bit, and I don't know.
Maybe some bass boating. No,
I don't think.
I know you had it, bro. That's 100 and what do we have? 138 teams, I think. 137 teams.
Man, the brisket table I was on, it seems like they fucking hated brisket though, because man, Phil was on that brisket table too, and he got tore. Everybody got fucked on that fucking table.
Hold up, Brian. Is this true?
I feel like that was my pork table.
Brian said all you need was 62 place.
Got a bunch of fucking 8s.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, we know you good.
Score on our table was like a 190.
Can we talk about this chicken resurgence you got going on right now, bro?
Let's talk about it,
bro. I mean,
his wife's cooking it.
Eddie, you watch the show, you know Eddie's like, man, I can't cook a chicken, or I'm having struggling for a while now in chicken. But bro, chicken's come along. Did you do, as Robert says, a new motor? Or just
nah, man. I just fucking tuned up the old motor, and I'm in a 2019 motor. So
okay,
and I just brought it back. Honestly, I didn't change anything. I just started. Actually, I changed the rubs and the sauce, but man, the injection, 2019 injection.
Look who's back again. 2019 chicken recipe. Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. You want to talk? I mean, is it not the recipe, but what was it? Is it obviously 19? It was halves, right?
Different.
Yeah, it was halves. Yeah, it was halves.
It was good. I tried.
Yeah, it was different.
Good. Well,
man,
good,
I was
man.
running it for a while. Whenever I was chasing points and shit in IBCA before CBA, and man, it fucking walked. Like if I was gonna walk, it was gonna be chicken. And man, I started meeting new people and started making new friends, and man, everybody starts coming out with product and try this, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing this. So man, I started picking up on some of the shit that other people were telling me, and man, I kind of got away from that recipe, and a new recipe would do good. So I'm like, man, forget this recipe. I'll just start tweaking these, and next thing you know, I'm doing way too much on chicken. And I was just talking to my wife, and I'm like, man, I need to do something. She's like, well, why'd you change it in the first place? Like, was it fucking up? Like, was it bad? And I was like, no, it wasn't, So I said, fuck it. I'll run it back. I went through my notes, and it literally says 2019 chicken.
Bro, hey, it's good there. I mean, chicken.
So far, it's man, it's doing okay. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I love to see it, man, because you and I've talked about chicken and whatnot, and you were kind of down on yourself about it, right? Like, well, I can't cook a chicken.
Yeah,
but
legs. I mean, when I cook legs, I walk, and that's why I had been only cooking legs, because man, that's what was walking for me. But I'm like, man, I need to cook fucking halves, because I'm in Texas, and you need to cook a half, So you don't need to, but man, you should be able to.
I don't know. There's a lot of good people doing thigh. Bill Purvis,
yes, absolutely.
Legs, Josh Hale. There's a lot.
No. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do legs or thighs, but I'm saying that you still should be able to cook a half chicken when you have to.
100%. Like this weekend, we got to cook 2 of them bitches.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I started. Man, I was like, man, I need to fucking start working on this half chicken, because that San Antonio Rodeo is coming up, and we'll see.
Yeah, somebody says halves with wingtips. I know you got the wingtip on them.
I'm team no wingtip.
I love it. Team no wingtip.
Man, I don't care.
Okay.
Like this weekend, so I have a choice. Obviously, either I go buy another chicken, or I have to whack the wing off the other chicken because one of them had a fucking had a wingtip missing. So it's either I go try to find another one or just cut that one off.
Wingtips are only good for one thing, maybe cleaning your teeth after you're done, because you can't get anything off it. It's like a toothpick. But yeah, so you got one with and one without.
Yeah, so I might cut it off. I don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't care if it has it. Cool. If it doesn't, man, cool.
I'm just gonna say, who likes it when you cover up the breast? I'm just saying.
Nobody.
I just think it looks better.
So, all right, we'll star that Rini question and Anna Bryce. Look out, Eddie. She's coming for you.
I'll be there.
Yeah, Anna's a. How many people? What was that? She said, how many people keep notebooks with receipts and notes of cooks?
I only know one.
And no other guys keep receipts, right? Because they don't want their wives to know how much this shit costs.
Oh, she's talking about real receipts, not like
no, they don't keep receipts.
The only person I know that keeps notes, takes notes at the awards is Carissa.
Okay.
Robert Smith's wife.
That used to be a thing back in the day when they had still I guess Lone Star and Outlaw.
They do it a lot.
Yeah, they take notes as far as who's walked where. I remember Patty Dunn would do this quite a bit, and I would ask Patty, hey, how are people looking? And she knew it right off the bat. Well, they got 10 points or they got 12 points or whatever it may be. We don't need to do that anymore. We just find out at the end. We're all guessing. I love the fact we're still waiting, Eddie. And you and I have talked about this all the time in the big contest. We're waiting for a no call GC. It'll happen one day. So chicken, it seems like you got it. At least is veering in the right direction. I'm sure you're happy about it right now. Ribs, you're solid in fucking ribs, bro. You know what's going on down in ribs. How's your pork game right now?
I think it's been pretty consistent. I don't ever really worry about pork. I think I don't know. It'll walk 7 out of 10. So
there you go.
It's all right.
Anna Bryce.
Brisket kind of fell off. I don't know what the fuck. Or either I'm just hitting these fucking fucked up tables because, man, I hit another one this weekend at Hold 'em and Hit 'em. The highest score on that table was 180 something.
Yeah. That's not good.
And James was on that table too, Minotti. So he got fucked by that table also.
Oh, RGC.
Yep.
Brandon, you just find out at the end of your ribs tanked. That was a big one for him and Seguin. But pork, Eddie, you and I, we hear from you all the time, but let's rehash pork. What do we need? All the extra components. Shane, you can chime in here as well. Or there it is right there. Second place pork, man. What was that?
That was 2 rows of monies. 12 money muscles.
How many monies do you cook?
3 or 4. If I get 4 good ones, I'll cook 4. That weekend I cooked 4. So
are you showing up with a whole butt or collars or monies?
Collared. Yeah.
Yeah, I've said it. I mean, it works. 2 rows, 3 rows.
Yeah. I'd prefer 3 rows if I have enough, but I've been doing 2 rows and I've been doing all right.
Look at your boy.
No trunks, no tubes, no pulled.
Nah, fuck all that bullshit. For what?
Man, I'm gonna tell you. I know as far as judging goes, but I went to school at the University of Memphis, and pork barbecue was really my first introduction to barbecue. And so pulled pork, I love pulled pork. We come down here, we cook these medallions. I'm like, man, that ain't pork. I love pulled pork. But I know competition-wise, we got to cook those medallions because that's what they expect, and that's what everybody's turning in. But if you nail the tenderness, it don't matter, does it?
Yep, that was chopping block pork.
John Tierna, that was the chopping block Webster pork. There
Shout
you go,
out.
second place. I agree with you, Shane. Outside of here, who was it? A big Mark Lambert. I heard him say, if you're not turning in bacon, you're not winning pork at KC, at the American Royal.
Yeah, KC did. Yeah.
I don't know if that's still true. This was about 4 years ago. He told me that. I don't know if it's still true, but I feel Little Gringo Eric Cantrell can make a comment on this.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's.
I thought that was Dimesh.
No, that's Eric. Eric can comment on this. He's a certified master judge. He's a badass in the judging room. But
So
okay,
this one here,
first place pork, the KCBS World Invitational.
And you probably dead ass last that bitch the next day, huh?
bro, that was 6 fucking medallions.
That's
3
it?
and 3. That's it.
Wow.
Why'd you only turn in 6?
That's all I had. Bro.
Okay, I was wondering.
Out of that motherfucker. I couldn't get any slices out of it, so I turned in. It was 2 rows of 3, right in the middle. Boom. But you got kale and all that shit, so it doesn't look too bad.
No, but I mean, look, those, and probably your best 6 you could have obviously turned in right there.
So.
Well, there you go. First in the KCBS World Invitation with all the world champions there in the KCBS world doing that. Yeah, I feel the same way, bro. I think you don't need all the other stuff. I think, we've all heard about like pulled pork on the bottom to keep the heat factor going in. But if you don't want it, I mean, if it's all good, obviously turn it in. But, we talk about it all the time. But
yeah, I mean, if you want to take your time fucking working everything out, then, man, do it. I don't want to.
Do it. What's the secret to getting some good bacon, Shane?
Man, you gotta have in my opinion, you gotta run that whole butt, right? Because and if you run it and it renders, like you should be able to just scrape that bacon off with your hand. And it's just like right in that fat cap, like just right under that fat cap. But you gotta have that good fat cap, because if you don't have the fat cap, then the bacon's gone, because the bacon is right there under that fat cap.
Let's back up, because not everybody is a big time comp cook. Some of us are new. Some of us may be back. Some of us may be backyard that are watching right now. But where's the bacon at?
So you got your pork butt, and let me put my drink down. Hold on. You got your pork butt, and then you've got the fat cap underneath your money muscle fat cap, and in between the fat cap and the horn and the tubes and the money, there's a thin layer. Is that bacon? And like, it's just, man, you just got to be really careful with like getting it out of there. Like, you can't go in there all chop suey. I mean, because it's delicate. It's bacon. It's not like fried bacon. That's for damn sure.
And it's not like the bacon that you find at the store. This is
striations,
little strands, little fragile, little yummy strands of pork goodness. It really is good if you cook it right.
It's surrounded by fat, and fat is flavor. That's why I think Fireball Lacey loves me so much. But
Little Gringo says, "Now bacon is good, but you can win without it." Many of the top 10 KCBS pork teams are not running bacon.
I think if you nail the bacon, it will elevate your box in the KCBS world. Not so much in Texas; they're not expecting it. But if you don't nail the bacon, it's like don't put it in if you didn't nail it.
All right. So Eddie, we're talking about the big RGC, 0.02 from being the GC of there, and I guess brisket was what I'm not going to harp on it, but a lot of good, obviously,
like 0.02.
0.02, bro.
0.02. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was either one of the categories could have gotten better. I mean, it wasn't just the brisket, Yeah, I could have made up the points on pork or chicken or fucking rib. I mean, an appearance score, maybe 2 appearance scores. I don't know. All them 7s I give out fucking caught up to me.
0.02 is like not dusting one part of your box.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just
I was like, man, it's probably the people that watch the show fucking recognize my box, man. Fuck this fucking guy.
No, I don't think that. But hey, looking around that parking lot in Seguin last weekend, or a week and a half ago, dude, a lot of. I said it as the MC that night. It was like, you guys are the best in the world of competition barbecue, and I really firmly believe that. I know KCBS teams will argue me on that, and I said it that night. They'd fight me on this thing because we are some of the best cooks in the nation, in the world, as far as competition barbecue, for what our judges want and what we don't have certified judges. We put it in front of people, so it's a different ball game from what we do to what they do. But looking around that parking lot, you had the best of the best in that parking lot in Texas, sitting there. To come out 0.02 from being a GC is awesome. But obviously we don't, Eddie, you and I have talked, Shane, not so much you and I, but whoever's there is there, right? It doesn't really matter. We're going to turn in our stuff. And I feel like you're probably the same way, Shane. But how'd you feel that day, man? You were happy with your chicken?
Man, I was happy with everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the chicken was, like I said, everybody knows I've been trying to work on my half, right? So, and the first time I cooked that half, well, the first time this go around, and it walked. So I was like, man, I'm gonna run it again, and I ran it, and it didn't walk, and I was like, man, it was really fucking good. So it has to be in the top 20. I hope it is, Then my ribs are fucking money. I was really happy with them, and those did walk. I was fucking happy with pork. I mean, I tried my pork, dude. I fucking got a piece, finished it all up, walked it over to Bill, and Eric Cantrell was there, and I was like, man, try this fucking pork. And they already knew that motherfucker was gonna be good by the way I was walking up. And I thought it was a little soft, but man, they were both like, bro, this is fucking money. And, and obviously that one walked, and man, brisket, I thought it was one of the better briskets I cooked in a while, and it didn't walk, and I was like, man, it has to be, somewhere near. And then they start fucking calling top 10, and man, they ain't calling me. I'm like, well, fuck, I guess they really, really hated my brisket.
Real quick, when did you start feeling that way? Because we've all been there. You got 2 calls, right?
Yeah.
You got 2 calls. You got second pork, and you got your was it chicken?
Rib.
So you got your ribs and your chicken.
Yeah.
When you start feeling that way, or the opposite is like, all right, let's keep it going. I don't want to hear my name right now. Sometimes you don't want to hear your name.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear my name, but then at the same time, I did. Like 10th, I'm like, man, I don't want to be 10th because I don't like that one, right? But then 9th, 8th,
poor Brandon.
7th,
he's in the comments, Eddie.
Bro, fuck.
Hey, don't worry about that third place brisket. I'm just saying. I mean, third place. I mean, Robert Smith picked it apart, but yeah. So I'll tell you, I think your brisket table was my pork table, was Brandon Perryman's rib table. I mean, because it was, I get a top 80 pork and IGC. Brandon gets a top whatever rib and BGCs, and you get just a little bit better on your damn brisket. I think it was just that one table of death. We talk about it. You got angel tables, table of death,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, they get 7th, 6th, and I'm like, all right, fucking, can I get like top 5? You know what I mean? So, and they didn't call me for 5th. When they didn't call me for 5th, I was like, I guess I bombed. They hated my chicken or my brisket or both. And then everybody starts like, man, you have a chance. I'm like, nah, bro, they know. No. And then you start thinking like, man, do I have a chance? Because everybody else already fucking walked.
Yeah.
So, after after people start telling you, you have a chance, and I guess you start thinking you might have a chance, and man, sure enough, took the RGC. It was cool. Obviously, everybody wants $1,000, but yeah, I'll take it.
Especially that being a world championship, right? That's
yeah. Like you said, the best of the best in Texas were there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Bill says, can we circle back to turkey? Shout out to Bill. What do you have?
I love Bill.
5th place turkey. Phil with a 4th turkey. Turkey's cool. Turkey is cool. Turkey smoke. You get paid. As long as you get paid, everything's cool, right?
Eddie, what was it, 4 years ago that I met you? It was like my 3rd ever competition in Sulphur. Was it 4 years ago? Yeah, look at your trophy.
2023.
No, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's 2023, bro.
No, it was not. It was 3 years ago. Okay. I got 3 calls there, but yeah, so I met Eddie in City of Springs, Sulphur, Oklahoma. They got torn up, but yeah, screw off. They got torn up by a tornado last year, and like we were all planning on going back to do the comp, but I met Eddie for the first time there, and it was his first KCBS, and he comes up and GCs, and I'm like,
man, I love that story. And you can vouch for. You can tell me if I'm lying. When I get my chicken walk, man, everybody claps, and everybody knows I'm from Texas, right? Everybody claps, man. Good job, Texas.
Yeah.
I get my next call, man. Maybe like
half of them
clap, and then, man, when I hit first place brisket, I think the only people that clapped was Shane and fucking Reggie Q. Am I lying?
No,
from Texas.
Man.
They were fucking pissed. So
I had no idea how good this dude was, but obviously he's pretty freaking good.
Brandon Perriman, you definitely don't want to be the only. I'm not even going to say that because you're not at all. Who got 3 walks and still manages to finish in the top 10, bro. That's barbecue, man. That is 100% barbecue, and everybody that heard your name. Everybody that heard your name was expecting you up there, and that's because we respect you, man. That's it.
Yeah.
We respect you. You got 3 calls. You probably couldn't have, the fact that you got called 10th, we were like, oh shit, okay.
Wow.
Now it's open. Now everybody's like, okay, now it's wide open, right?
And I'm pretty sure if there was a fucking mic on every single person that was there, everybody would have had the same reaction. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We were all sitting. I mean, I was sitting by Shane. I'm pretty sure he heard me. I was like,
no way.
Might have been audible. Like, ooh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Like, was there a fucking hair or something? Like, what was it?
You know what? But it's shit like that makes us go cook next weekend.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, I can do this. It's like that one good golf shot. Like, I can play golf. No, you can't, but we're going to do it anyway.
And it's shit like that you make you realize how many fucking stud teams are out there, because even if you hit a first place, or like Eddie, second place pork, right? I don't know what your number was. I'll just say probably 198.56, right? The third place is probably 198.46, right? It's so freaking close, and that's what I love about this sport. You can go out there and you think you might know, like when people. We've all been there where you're like maybe gonna GC or RGC, and people start gathering, and I'm just like, man, get away from me, please. Just
that's how
I don't want to see that. I don't want videos on me whenever maybe that disappointment comes. You're like, oh, okay, let's go, because
fucking embarrassing.
Because you're still happy, but you didn't get that ultimate goal, and especially at a world championship, man. So
I'll tell you, Leander this year, that exact scenario was playing out for me in my mind, because I got a good chicken call, and I think it was a good rib call, and it was coming down to me or Phil, LC Barbecue, and we're sitting there, and they're going to top 10 overall, and Phil took 9th overall, and I'm like, oh shit, I must have bombed brisket, because neither of us got a brisket call. I'm like, well, he didn't get a brisket call, and I didn't get one. I'm like, if he took 9th overall, there's no way I won this, because he's a lot better brisket cook than me. And all of a sudden it's coming down, and my friends are like, Shane, this is yours. This is yours. I'm like, sit down, shut up. No, this ain't mine. And we're getting a 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. And they're like, Shane, this is yours. I'm like, sit down, shut up. No. And they called me. I was like, no way. Because there's no way I expected to win after hearing Phil go 9th. I'm like, there's no way. But man, you just never know. Someday it's your day, someday it ain't.
Yeah. AJ George, he says, we take it personally, just like you guys do when us Okies come down to Texas. That is Okie folks barbecue, I believe, right, AJ? Yep. Thank you. Yep. Thank you very much. Robert Smith, shout out to Robert. I bet he's sitting there by himself, hammering down some Coors Lights right now, waiting for everybody to show up tomorrow.
With a pile of APs.
In San Antonio. Love you, Bobby. Love you, my man. Thanks for keep watching, man.
You're going out there, Rob?
Oh yeah, I'll be in San Antonio. I'll be in 1603. I'll be in 1603 with Texas Original Charcoal. I think you're
right next door to me.
Yeah, I'm still right next door to you. I will not bring the sickness this year.
Oh yeah, you fucked everybody up.
I don't think I was not the host zero, or what is it called? Patient zero or zero, whatever the fuck it was.
Pretty sure you were.
I don't think so.
And
but I was
back from fucking KC.
I was hurting. No, yeah, fuck. No, not that was that's this year. That was last year. I was hurting last year. I will say that. It was not myself, but I'm excited about this weekend. Yeah, one weekend you're the hero, next you're the zero. Just the way Barbecue Raul Gonzalez, RG3 Barbecue. Well, we are in rodeo season. This is the time of year right now where the big contests start. It started with the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. Shout out to Josh Hale winning that one. Then we had, I don't know, Hold 'em and Hit 'em last weekend as a big one. Who are we missing? I know are we missing one in between there? But this weekend we got the Big San Antonio Rodeo.
CBA.
Oh, the CBA, obviously the CBA, the one we're talking about. Yeah, it's all rodeo season. So we got the Briscoe Ranch, we got the CBA World Championships. We got the Humble Rodeo next weekend. This weekend we got San Antonio. We got the Smoking on the Rio right after that.
Oh yeah,
Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I mean, some of these contests right now, guys. Austin Rodeo right after that. It's just boom, boom, boom. This is my favorite part of the year, to where all these big contests, you win one of these, you're a world champion, which is awesome. You go up against, you figure out where you're at right now as far as maybe where your recipes are or where your meats are right now. Because, you finish. I didn't get a call in Seguin, but I was 15th overall, so I'm proud of that. But it just means I was right there. I mean, which I was in every category. But to win one of these things is big, and to get a walk on these big stages. So we're coming up on the San Antonio Rodeo. I know, Shane, we talked earlier. You haven't cooked this one yet.
I haven't. I want to, but
are you going to?
Maybe one year if I know a guy, or if I can make the big money like you do and win the money to get in.
Who are you talking to?
That's him getting to San Antonio, isn't it? Like 3,500 or something.
I've never paid. I don't know.
Because you're such a good cook. You beat me and everything.
No, bro.
He's a baller, bro.
Man, people just, sometimes you have friends.
Ashley, what's up, Ashley? She said WBCA, that's in Laredo, 10K next weekend. Is also going to draw a lot of ones. You'll be there, Eddie?
Yep.
Humble, okay, we mentioned that. All right, so if I'm forgetting some, put them in the comments.
I haven't walked in San Antonio since 2019. Well, that's the only time I walked.
Get your shit together.
I try. Last year I had an 11th fucking brisket. 11th, bro.
Hey, was it chicken that you walked in 2019? Is that why you went back to that recipe?
No, that was ribs.
How many years have you cooked this? This is going to be my 4th year to cook it. Yeah, this will be my 4th year to cook it.
I don't know.
I've been doing this 4 years.
19 was my first year.
All right, Eddie. So what do you remember about that walk, bro?
Man, that's my favorite walk. Actually,
really?
It was a 10th place rib. It wasn't first, but it was a walk at San Antonio Rodeo. So, man, I had only been cooking for maybe a year, maybe less. I don't know. But so we're sitting at awards, and man, they call chicken, nothing. My wife, she's like, man, I'm hungry. I'll go get a hot dog. And I'm like, all right. So I give her money to go get a hot dog, and they're fucking calling, they finally, man, they called top 10. They called 10th place rib, and they put it up on the screen, right? Well, when I look up at the screen, I'm like, man, I thought I heard them say my number, but when I looked up at the screen, the last two numbers were, man, whoever fucking did it, they weren't paying attention.
I got dyslexia.
Man, I didn't want to say that, you know what I mean? But yes, maybe, I don't know. So let's say it was 89. Man, they put 98. So I'm like, damn, I thought that was me. So anyways, they get down to top 3. They get to 2nd place, and then they're like, hey, man, before we call 1st place, I'm going to call 10th place again. And they fucking called 10th place again, and now they have it right on the screen. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's fucking me, bro. And my wife is fucking gone getting a fucking hot dog. So
they had it wrong on the screen? Is that what you're saying?
On the screen, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was talking, right? I didn't expect to fucking walk there. I'd only been cooking for maybe a year, probably less. And so I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. I thought I hear it. I look up. I'm like, nah, that wasn't me. So, man, yeah. Anyways, my wife comes back and I'm over there and on the fucking stage, or taking pictures and shit. And I get back, she's fucking sitting there with the hot dog. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So, man, but that was fucking badass, bro. That was probably one of the best the best walking experience I've had. Man, maybe better than the Royal.
I've walked the Royal, got to walk Houston. Houston's a unique deal, but the only reason I wouldn't put Houston above what I'm about to say is because my category was open. If it would have been a one of the meat ones, is great, and open's great. Open is awesome. Don't get me wrong, it was awesome. I hit second place open. I got a bow-legged trophy out of it, so I love that one. But my favorite walk in my career so far has been first place ribs at the San Antonio Rodeo, and that was 2023. First place ribs. Got that awesome banner back there. Got this badass trophy right there. Ty, put me in solo, bro. Put that deserves to be so low, baby. Come on, Ty. There it is right there. No, he's in there. He's in there. First place ribs, San Antonio Rodeo.
Awesome.
What a badass moment. Eddy Morales came up and gave me a hug as I'm walking up, and the announcer was like, hey, y'all do that later. Come on. I was like, hey,
dude,
shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Let us walk. Let us have our moment. But just being there.
It wasn't a regular hug. I fucking ran.
Yeah, you did. You fucking bull rushed me. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. But, man, that is – so in contest in Texas, you got the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, which is about 263 teams. And I don't know what the percentages of like true comp teams are there, or the ringers that come in there and compete versus the party teams or the legacy teams that have been there. Humble Rodeo is a big one. Smoking on the Rio is a big one. Seguin that we just had a CBA World Championship. But San Antonio Rodeo is 300 teams. It's like 298-ish teams. And all of those guys are competition. Not all of them. I'd say, what do you think, Eddie? 80%? 85%?
Yeah.
Competition teams and or ringers in there. So to get a walk in there. And for what Lone Star, I'm not this on Lone Star, but they go through different. I think, how many rounds? Is it 5 rounds?
Yeah.
That your food has to go through to get into the top 10. It's like I said it earlier. It's like before, it's like shooting an arrow through a small hole. You have to go through each of these rounds just to get into the top 10.
Save that clip.
into each of these rounds just to get into the top 10. So that to me is my proudest moment right now in barbecue. And shout out to Bill Purvis. I know he's in the comments. He GC'd that same year that I was 3rd overall. Aaron was RGC that year. Man, what a cool ass moment to walk that stage. But hey, if the announcer guy, if you're watching this, or if this gets back to you, man, let people have their moment.
Yeah, bro,
I get it. I get
we
you
waited
have
a whole
band.
fucking year to get there.
Exactly. Dude. I get you have a band that's performing and y'all paid a lot of money too. Man. But let these guys have their moment, man, and let them. You rushing us. You're rushing us.
Yeah. Even at the Royal, they're calling top 25, and they're still letting you fucking. I mean, they're telling you to move it, but man, you fucking celebrate. You celebrate. They don't.
100%, man. This is a big deal. This is the best, hardest contest in Texas. I feel to get a walk in. So let these guys have their moment if you're watching, man. But what a cool ass feeling, Eddie. What do you? We talked about it. I mean, that's such a cool ass feeling. You just mentioned that's your number one. That's my number one for sure.
That's my favorite, and it was only a 10th place rib that paid $100, but the experience of walking through that fucking crowd and everybody, fucking people you don't know, are just going crazy for you, man. That shit was badass.
100%. Shane, what's your favorite moment so far in your walk? What's your favorite walk so far, bro?
I got to play right over there, that little yellow ribbon. It was 2 years ago. It was a 180 chicken at the Royal in the open division 2 years ago. Tied Joe Pierce from Slaps for first place. Lost 2 tiebreakers, took 3rd.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, 180, 180, 180. He lost 2 tiebreakers, took third. But man, like when they called our name, like I looked at I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. We went numb. Like we had no idea. And like the funniest story I have is Michael Simon was there filming that barbecue USA.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I said, if we get a call, I'm running down there. I'm gonna hug him and spin him around like a damn helicopter. So she told Jordan Kirkpatrick, because he's sitting next to me, she goes, please don't let him do that. And sure as shit, we get a call and they jump up and they block me to where I couldn't go down there. So fast forward, we get our award, we come back, I go over and meet Michael Simon, and I told him what I wanted to do. He goes, I wish you would have. Yeah, with that damn laugh that he does, but my Fireball Lacey squashed it because she wasn't fireballed up. So yeah. But that's my favorite walk right there.
Does she even drink Fireball?
Hold on.
So she don't drink Fireball.
So she does.
Oh, put it up there. Put it up there again.
Dude, that Cinnabon, she drinks Fireball because we have a bunch of enablers that bring her Fireball kegs and Fireball bottles. But Donald Keene hooks us up because Cinnabon is freaking better. It's better. Like, doesn't have that nasty after kick, but it's better.
So name change coming or what?
Man, well, I've heard there might be a legal discrepancy with Cinnabon and Fireball, so we're gonna let that work itself out. But there's a bunch of
Cinnabon Lacey doesn't flow. Doesn't
Yeah.
flow the same. Cinnabon Lacey.
No, Fireball Lacey is like, I mean, Fireball. It's not about the brand; it's about who she is.
That picture you have, the wrap on the window on the side of your trailer, freaked me out, man. I was in Paris, Texas, cooking with y'all. I was like, I don't know, 4 spots down from you. But I would just, be doing my thing. And I'd look up and I see a face, and that it's like, it kind of stuns you for just a second. It was like, okay, just
I've got my trailer in the driveway right now because, I mean, it's been freezing up here, although we didn't get any snow, just because when I put it in storage, it's covered storage, so it's in shade. So I've been trying to keep it in the sunlight to keep it from freezing because I don't winterize it because we use it so much. And I texted my neighbor. I said, hey, I'm sorry about my trailer being in my driveway. And she goes, it's okay, but that picture of Lacey at the door freaks me out every time I walk outside. So, yeah.
It looks like she's there fucking like, what's up, motherfucker?
Yeah, it's definitely lifestyle. All right, Shaka, I quit drinking. Oh, shit. Nice for you. Is it just January? Oh, what? How about Eddie? Are you still dry January?
Water, baby.
I love it. I love it.
I did have a sip of that fucking Cinnabon at Hold 'em and Hit 'em because, man, I went over to Phil's to get some from him, and
wait,
on my way back,
it hasn't happened yet. Oh no, it does. I'm sorry, my bad. My bad. I'm thinking Humble. Sorry.
I walked over to Phil's to get some. I was on my way back. Lacey
got intercepted.
Man, I got intercepted, and man, I couldn't get away. So I tried to sneak by, and fuck, dude, I got spotted.
I think you were drinking pretty good.
Huh?
Who got you?
Fuck, I can't remember her name.
I think you were drinking pretty well at the Seguin World Championships as well, CBA World Championship.
Yes. Yeah, I drank there. That was the only day I drank, drank. And then I drank, man, I probably had a total of like 6 beers this whole fucking year, or this whole month.
How many shots of Fireball or Cinnabon?
It was just one.
Big one.
The last of it was like.
He said 6 bottles of whiskey, though.
That much. Yeah, but yeah, man, I probably won't even drink this weekend, but we'll see what happens.
All right, we'll see. San Antonio Rodeo.
I might have a couple beers, but yeah, I don't plan on drinking like I usually would.
All right, good. I mean, good for you, bro. Whatever you're doing there, good for you. Trainer, I call bullshit. We'll see. We will see. We'll have Eddie on next week, and we'll see how we'll see how that goes. Somebody clip that. I'm probably not gonna drink. But would you say how many beers?
Man, I'll probably drink all weekend 4, maybe 4. Probably less.
What else?
What else? Yeah. What else?
That's it, bro. I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking right now for a while.
What define a while?
Hey, let's support him. Let's not put any pressure on him.
No pressure. I'm just curious.
I don't know how long. I don't know how long for.
Good for you, buddy.
All right, good.
I see my boy JDQ, Josh DeWitt in the comments from Kansas City supporting the So Smoking Gooder show.
What's up, Josh? I got to meet him. I met him at oh my God, Bree and Brad's house from Smoking Magic. They had a pool party.
Man, he's my little gnome. Man, he just came out with a new rub called Spicy Garlic. That stuff's good. Yeah.
And Armando says maybe 8, 4 on Friday, 4 on Saturday. Okay, that's good. That's a good number. Is it ×2 rule in effect here, Eddie?
Maybe. Then it depends on how Saturday goes.
You know what? Over under. Can we take some bets? Are you going to be honest with us next week?
I'll be honest. Yeah.
All right. We need a bookie. The over under is set at 4 by Eddie. Is he going to go over 4 or under?
Over, because Eddie. I mean, I understand. Bro. Like when we go out, like I've learned about Hispanic time. So does Hispanic time kind of correlate with Hispanic beverages?
So if the number is 4 all weekend at San Antonio Rodeo, I'm going over, bro. I'm taking the over.
He's not answering.
That's my limit.
Who's the bookie here? Who's the bookie here?
And Saturday goes well for me at the fucking awards. Maybe it'll be 24. I don't know.
Yo, fuck that guy. Can Lacey be the bookie here?
Yeah.
We're doing over under here. All right. Max ain't drinking anymore, but he ain't drinking any less. We'll see what happens. We do need a bookie in this situation here. I'm going over 4. What you think? What you doing, Shane?
Oh, I was looking at my Facebook comments over here because Josh didn't like my little gnome comment.
Oh, he didn't like
no, then Lacey's like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay. All right. So it's the top of the hour. We're going to do the wrap-up recap in the upcoming event segment. We don't have to do the Mount Rushmore because we've already heard both the yours last week, Shane, and Eddie. We hear it all the time. Unless you want to change it, Eddie. You got anything you want to do?
I don't think it's changed. Pretty sure it's the same.
How's your barbecue homies?
Same.
All right, we ain't got to do any of that, but we're gonna get.
Rob is like, I don't know if y'all saw the video I shared yesterday about where Fred talks about like winning and losing. Did you see that? He did.
I've seen that video. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, man, I encourage you to go check that out. It's pretty cool. Like, yeah, it talks about like trying how to lose and like support your barbecue homies. Because, like, man, barbecue maturity is a thing. Took me a minute to learn that, but yeah.
I practice that every weekend, bro. It's tough, but I do celebrate my homies. Jason Sagmiller's in the house. What is up, Jason? How are you, my man? Eddie's getting big calls, so I say over 4. That's what I'm thinking. Eddie's going to do well, and so
man,
you get one banner. It's definitely going over 4 for sure. Oh, we haven't touched on Friday. We got steak, beans, dessert, margaritas. You doing any of that, Eddie?
I'm doing steak this year.
Okay.
That's it. I ain't doing anything else. And I don't even know I'm gonna do steak. I paid for it, but
I did get some good advice from Mr. Bill Purvis from Chicken Fried Barbecue. He said cook 2 steaks. If you're doing steaks,
yeah, that's what.
Turn into.
Yeah.
Turn into. Yes. So Sagmiller's coming out of retirement. You come out of retirement every quarter, it seems like, Jason. We'll see what happens here. Is he coming? Is he cooking this week? Are you going to San Antonio, Jason? We'll see. We will see. All right. So there's the all fired up cook-off. That's coming up in March. I'm going to have Shaler come on here real soon, talking about that in Pleasanton, Texas. Put that on your calendar. I believe it's mid-March. We'll talk more about with Shaler, and that's, our boy Sergio Chapa is also involved with that. So, all right, so we're going to take a quick break. These boys are going to take a quick break. I'm going to do the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap-up recap, the upcoming event segment sponsored by the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. Shane, Eddie, y'all go kick the tires. When y'all come back, you guys will host the show for a minute while I go kick the tires, and then we'll get started with the rate my boxes. And according to Ty, we got some really good ones to rate. We'll see what Eddie thinks of those. We'll see what Eddie thinks of those. All right. We'll drop them down, Ty. I will upload. Come in here, Ty, real quick. What you thinking, my man? How's it? How we got two co-hosts on the show, but Eddie's the guest tonight. But what you thinking? It's going pretty good. It's smooth. What's up, G-Wall?
It's good to hear Eddie talk about himself because most of the time he's kind of stuck being the co-host to ask a few questions. But it's good to hear him talk about himself. I remember a walk that Eddie got at the Danny Dietz this year. And I remember being super excited for him, and he jumped around like it was a big deal too. So for me, I mean, any of the ones that have anything to do with veterans is good. So I love seeing him walk at the Danny Dietz. But it's good to hear him talk about himself, man.
He had a second place rib there. Yeah, his ribs are solid, man. They're
I thought he got a number one for something, but
maybe he did.
Yeah,
2 years ago he had second place ribs, and the only reason I know that is because I forget why. Maybe
you got first.
Maybe I had first.
Right.
That's all. Let's not be that guy, Rob. Let's not be fucking Ty. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the bull printing wraps and graphics wrap up recap. Ty's gonna play some music right on cue. Best producer in the business, right there, Ty. Producer Ty. All right, in the Champions Barbecue Alliance, McMullen County Cowboy Cook-Off Grand Champion Jimmy Spruill with Kickin' Ash Barbecue there in the comments. Tracy, I believe, is the wife's name. They are awesome. Great couple. Kickin' Ash Barbecue. There you go. RGC with CB Barbosa and his wife Crystal from Dirty Smoke. Congratulations. 10th annual Willacy County Livestock Show and Rodeo. Grand Champion with Mr. Hector Cantu. Love that guy with Barbecue Holics and Vicente. Also, RGC Elias Quiros from Natural Born Grillers. There he is right there. And the 38th annual Hold'em and Hit'em Barbecue Contest in New Caney, Texas. Grand Champion Charles Tant from Barry DeBone Barbecue. The RGC was James Minotti from Chillin' and Grillin' Texas Barbecue. James was in the comp. There he is right there. James Minotti, congratulations, my man. Charles, if you're watching, great job. Hector, Elias, Jimmy, and CB. All right, over in the IBCA, the 3rd annual Maverick County Junior Livestock Show and Rodeo. Cook-Off, the grand champion was Fidel Sanchez from Smoky Cattle. Congratulations, Fidel. He had a great couple walks in the American Royal, in fact. And the RGC was Chris Morales from Smokin' Michelada Barbecue. Need a michelada right now. Be nice. Smokin' the Blues Barbecue. I believe this was in Navasota. Grand champion, first time grand champion. I said, hey, Sean, I see you. We need to get Sean on. First timers, we love it. Grand champion, Sean Trainer, Bottoms Up Smokers. The RGC was Rita Marchewski from Bet Your Ash Barbecue. Congratulations, both of you guys. KCBS, nothing was in Outlaw or Lone Star this weekend. But in KCBS with the Slab-O-Rama Barbecue Contest, the grand champion was Brad Leininger from Getting Blasted. That's what I put on there because his spatula said that, Getting Blasted. But it's Getting Basted. Brad Leininger. The RGC was Porterhouse Barbecue. If you guys know the head cook of that name, please put it in the comments. There's Sean. Congratulations, Sean. Awesome job, my man. In the BCA, we don't really highlight the BCA. Maybe I should. Taste of Blanchard. The grand champion was Anna and Scotty Bryce from East Texas Smokers. And the RGC was Timmy Esch from Tiny E Barbecue. All right, that's going to be the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap-up recap. Sponsored by Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. You guys need any wraps, banners, signs, decals, whatever it may be, Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics is where you go. All right, we're going to do the, there he is, new music. We're going to do the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads upcoming event segment in the Champions Barbecue Alliance. This is all next week, folks, because we got nothing this week. A lot of us are going to San Antonio, but we got the WBCA Red, White, and Barbecue in Laredo, Texas. That is the state championship. And we got the Humble Barbecue Cook-Off in Humble, Texas. It's not a state, but they got plenty of teams there that qualifies it for a state. All right, over in the IBCA this weekend, we got the Veterans Day Cook-Off in Port Lavaca, Texas. And we got the War Pig Winter Battle in Montgomery, Texas. I spoke to Butter earlier today. That is a state championship. They have $11,000 payout and counting. They have plenty of room. So if you guys want to get in on that, the War Pig Winter Battle, sponsored by War Pig Barbecue, Dennis Butterworth, in Montgomery, Texas. That is a state championship. All right. Next is in Lone Star. We got the Lone Star Barbecue Society, the big one, the big San Antonio Rodeo Cook-Off, SARCO, if you want to put the acronyms on that. San Antonio, Texas, that is a state championship. That is where I'll be. That's where Eddie will be. That's where a lot of us will be coming up this weekend. And over in KCBS, we got the Golden State Battle 7 double header. All these are state championships. Hollister, California. We got the SJV Winter Rub Cook-Off in Omaha, Nebraska. And we got the Lakeland Pig Festival in Lakeland, Florida. All those are state championships. That's going to wrap up the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. 3-time in a row event winners of the year for the Champions Barbecue Alliance. Wade Carpenter crew do a phenomenal job. Shane, did you go to the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads this year?
I did not. I had my company Christmas party, and it was kind of one of those things I can't miss for work. So I wanted to go.
Have you ever been?
I haven't. I hear it's freaking amazing.
Oh my God! All right, let's get Eddie in here. Eddie, you've cooked at this the Uvalde
Cook-Off, bro.
Eddie, show me the trophies, Eddie.
My boys got them. They're there.
I know.
I don't know how to hang those up, man. So they're just there.
You go to Hobby Lobby, you get those little hangers on the back, and you hammer them down with little ass nails, and then you put them on the wall, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
They're just hanging out there with this barnyard cook-off trophy.
Yeah, little gringo. I think it's gonna be like 7 below zero on Thursday if y'all load in on Thursday in Omaha.
Oh shit! Contest in Omaha right now.
Above freezing on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Wait, the Nebraska's an auto for the Jack.
It is, and it's like you drive up there and all your water freezes. Yeah.
What if you fly?
Yeah.
Does the gray water freeze? Does the black water freeze?
I don't want to find out. Good.
That's a good question, though. Does the black water freeze?
I'm going to pull my drain right now live on camera and see it's in my driveway.
What's up, Rusty Junk Barbecue? Howdy.
Yeah, shit chilling in your trailer?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't dump my tanks because Fireball Lacey wanted to bring the trailer home and not take it to storage and dump the tank Sunday when we got home from New Caney. So, yeah, it was cold when we got home.
All right, Shane, we got 4 teams left in going for the Super Bowl. AFC is the Bills, Chiefs. We got Commanders, Eagles. Who do you want to see in the Super Bowl?
Who do I want to see, or I mean, I'm a gambling derelict. I'll tell you that first of all. And as much as the Chiefs are hitting their stride right now, much like Ohio State did,
Chiefs got their butt whooped. Other than
I don't think the Chiefs get past the Bills.
I don't either.
And I don't see the Commanders getting past the Eagles. So it's going to be Eagles, Bills, Super Bowl.
Okay. Eddie, what you think?
I think Eagles, Chiefs.
Okay. I think, and maybe it's...
I don't hate the Chiefs. You know, I like the Chiefs when they're not playing the Texans. I mean, I'm not a fan, but, man, I like watching them. They're cool. It was my father-in-law's favorite team. He passed away, so, man, it'd be cool.
Who do you think, Rob?
Gooder Gang, put your comments. Who's going to be in the Super Bowl this year? We got 2 games left. AFC, NFC Championship. I love Championship Sunday. It's one of my favorite ones before the Super Bowl. I got Bills going into KC, taking care of business. Josh Allen is 0-3 against Pat Mahomes in the playoffs. I think he gets his first one, and the Bills go to the Super Bowl. I am a firm believer in this upstart rookie, Jaden Daniels, with the Commanders. I think he's going to go into Philadelphia.
Should have been a giant. He should have been a giant.
I am just not. Yes, he should have. I am just not a believer in the Eagles this year. Just from what happened last year, they had a collapse. So I think a collapse is coming in the most important game of their season at home. Bills, Commanders in the Super Bowl. We'll talk about next week. We got 2 weeks to think about that. So anyway, all right. So we got our picks in. Book them. Whoever's doing that, book them. Fireball Lacey, book them. Book the over-under 4 beers. Book the Super Bowl picks that we had, Fireball Lacey, and book the over-under 4 beers for Eddie this weekend at the San Antonio Rodeo Cook-Off. Ty, get in here, please, my man. This is the point of the show where you start getting our rate my boxes ready, because we're not doing the Mount Rushmore. We're not doing the barbecue homies. This is the point where I go kick the tires. You guys hang out for just about 2-3 minutes while I go do that. And then we're going to do some rate my boxes.
So, but wait a minute. Who's going to be the tally on how many drinks Eddie has?
I will.
Eddie is.
I'll be honest.
Eddie is. All right. Lacey's got it. She's on it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I won't lie, bro. I'll be honest.
I know. Is your wife going?
Yes.
Will she rat you out?
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good woman.
Yeah. Hey, what did you get at the Danny Dietz this past year? Didn't you get a first place something?
First place pork.
Pork, yeah. I thought you got a first place something. It's been good to hear you talk about yourself, man. Like I love hearing you talk about it. I love seeing you and Serge do well, since Serge is our follow team and you're the co-host. But I love seeing Rob being an ambassador and working with the kids Q and all the things he does. But yeah, man, I love seeing you guys do good.
But Ty, you should just cook next to him. He talks good about himself all the time.
I can wash some good dishes. I don't know if you'd want me cooking anything, but I can wash the fuck out of some dishes.
Yeah. I talk shit about myself the whole fucking time.
Dude, Duquesne this weekend, Eddie walks over. We're next door neighbors. He hands me a piece of his chicken and just walks away. I'm like, really? I'm like that? And he just walked away. I'm like, what was it, 4th place chicken?
Yeah. No. That motherfucker was good.
It was good. It's juicy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's cool, man. Yeah. No, it was badass. Man, Danny Dietz though, that fucking pork was a pretty badass call. Yeah. I heard you talk about it when I was walking away. That was a good day. Did you go to Danny Dietz, Shane?
No, I was in Leander that weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't been a huge fan of KCBS in Texas, just because the results haven't been real consistent. And I'm not putting it on the judges. I'm not blaming the judges. It's probably my dumbass not like really cooking consistently, So, it's just like we're finally getting more consistent to where I can go to those 100-team comps and kind of hear my name maybe once, and like New Caney this weekend, we had almost 100 teams and almost got a rib call, but the other stuff was just middle of the pack. I mean, I thought I had a good cook, but then come turn-in time, me and Lacey were like, no, this wasn't it. We didn't like any of our turn-ins, but we liked our ribs and the results showed. So, yeah. What's that?
Tony Tanache, 3 seconds into watching the show tonight, and show put me to sleep faster than a Clarity nut.
That might just be the biggest shit talker I've ever met in my life. And I don't even know if I know Tony.
Oh Tony? Man, I made a little video for Tony whenever he makes a funny comment. Here we go.
Yeah! I like it.
Tony's funny as hell, man. It cracks me up on the social media.
Yeah,
you guys need to team up for a collab.
Oh well, Tony's he's a co-host as well, so we'll get Tony back in here every now and then. All right, chicken looked like shit. I don't know what she's talking about. I missed it, but Little Gringo said Porterhouse Barbecue is Ray Porter, who is from California. He won the Nevada competition in Boulder City last year, which got him the auto for the Jack last year. All right, good.
Oh yeah, Lacey's talking about our chicken looked like shit. Yeah, it wasn't real good. Yeah.
Sabrina is still in the house. What's up, young lady? Shout out to Nuggy. Didn't he GC? Did he GC the Humboldt Rodeo cook-off?
Yeah.
Look at little Nuggy. All right. You know what? I got to start putting these kids Q events in the comments. We did have a special kids Q Christmas special. Nuggy is definitely on the short list when we do another one for sure. He's killing it. And he's just cute. The kid is cute. Have you seen him playing baseball?
Awesome.
Have y'all seen him playing baseball? What a cute kid. All right. Oh, he did it at New Caney. Awesome. There you go. And hold him and hit him.
I hope somebody found his gift card that he dropped or lost or yeah.
Wes Garrett just got in. What's up? So glad Eddie is still with us. Legal. What does that mean?
He didn't get deported yet.
I didn't get deported.
Well, fuck, if that's the case, I'm glad I'm still here as well. I'm the only Canadian you know. All right. Rochelle in the house. Her kid is also doing well in the kids queue. Yeah, very cool. All right. Speaking of collabs, Shane, what are we doing next weekend?
Oh, we may be joining forces and cooking the Humboldt Rodeo together.
Yes.
We had a little backstage conversation, and they're like, "Oh, just come out." I'm like, "No, come cook with me." And you're like, "Okay." And you're like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on. You want to come cook with me? Come on." So yeah.
And Shane insisted. He's like, "If you're gonna come out, you're doing two. I'm doing two." I was like, "All right." So
I ain't too proud, man. I'll share the stage with you. Come on.
I appreciate that. Let's do it, man. Let's walk that stage. That big stage. So Shane and I are gonna be collabing next weekend. I'll be cooking with Shane under Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue.
You'll be the Texas side of it.
We're not cuddling.
I'll be
We're
the
not
Texas.
gonna cuddle.
I will not be wearing a Yankee anything though.
Can I wear an Astros hat? Bro, you got to wear one of them Yankee fucking pajama pants that this motherfucker was wearing this weekend.
Oh, he could fit in Lacey's, I bet.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other ones. You know those like the Dr. Death where it's just dragging. That'll be me with his pajama pants. I cannot do that.
We'll wear our Smoking Gooder Show shirts.
There you go. I will not wear a Astros hat, but do Yankees. I just can't. I can't do the Yankees.
You got to do the kick line if Frank sings it though.
Sing it, Frank. I love that song, by the way. I love Frank Sinatra.
It's iconic.
I'm not gonna hold Frank Sinatra any part of any Yankees things. Anyway, all right. There we go. All right, yeah, we're doing a collab next weekend at the Humboldt Rodeo. It's gonna be a good time. So come find us. What's our space number? Do you know?
Man, we're all the way at the damn end in the gravel lot, but we did that on purpose.
So we'll be in front.
Easy in, easy out, brother.
Rob is gonna fit into Shane's marsupial pouch. Yes, in his hoodie. I'll be popping out of the hoodie saying, "What's up?"
Piggyback ride for everybody. You get a piggyback ride.
I mean, you know what? If it was this weekend, I would go in that hoodie because it was cold as shit. So definitely not doing that. All right. According to producer Ty, we've got some really great boxes for the Rate My Box segment. We've got 45 minutes left in the show to rate some boxes, not rape boxes, Eddie. We're going to rate some boxes. You guys know how we do. Producer Ty is going to put a box up there. The Gooder Gang, you'll have about, 15 seconds to put it. 10 is excellent, 9 very good, 8 is fair, and 7 is personal and poor. Ty commented to me earlier today. He said, we've got some really good boxes that were sent into the show tonight. So here's our first one. We got a brisket box.
I don't think this was one of the ones he was talking about. I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, damn, Eddie. All right, ZZ Top Fan with a 9, G-Walt with a 10. Hey, if you give it 8 or 7s, you got to put an explanation of why. 10 from Hector, Cody Nieto, 10, 9 Manote, Lacey, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10. I'll go first here. This is a 10 for me. I love the layout here. It looks like really flat. I'd like to know how they did this because it doesn't look like cascading. It kind of looks like just laying flat on this box here. But I'm a fan of the fat in the front. That's just me. 10 all day long. Shane.
Man, it's a pretty ass box. I'm not a fan of the fat in the front, but it's still a 10 for me.
Are you personally not a fan of this, or as a competition cook, you would trim it?
As a competition cook, I would trim it, but because, I mean, as a judge, if I'm going in to eat that, I'm not going to eat the fat. So, but, I mean, I'm giving it a 10 because it looks pretty as hell. We're on appearance, right?
100% appearance.
Yeah, appearance, that's a 10. That's a pretty ass box.
All right, Wes Garrett, 10. 10, Rochelle, 9, Buzz, 9, Jimmy. Eddie, what do you say?
9.
Why?
Dick.
I mean, I don't. It's not bad. It's not the greatest box I've ever seen in my life, but
I'm not saying that either. If I'm being very critical, it looks crumbly on the left side.
yeah,
But
that
it's
left
still a
side
10.
looks crumbly. That back slice looks not great, but yeah, I mean, solid 9. It doesn't. It's not a 10 for me, but
All right, that's cool. And again, Gooder Gang, if you want to claim the boxes, we'd love to hear whose boxes these were. Chingon, what you think? Did we get his score? Is that his? Was that his? All right, next, let's go. Oh, this is mine in Seguin. It got 3 8s and tanked in the 90s. The only reason I see 8s possibly is the fat in the front, Jackie.
Or that back slice.
Or the back slice. Okay. Next.
Damn, bro.
Really? All right, this is obviously unsanctioned and an open category.
What is this?
I don't know, but if there's honey buns under that, let's go, bro. Man, I don't even know what this is.
I mean, it looks like bacon, so bacon.
I mean, it's bacon wrapped something.
I don't even know. It's got to be a bacon wrapped cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
If it's a bacon wrapped honey bun,
I'm gonna go 8 just because I don't know what the hell it is.
yeah, we'd have to know more about this. It is bacon wrapped honey buns.
Okay.
All right. Even still, what are you giving it, Shane? You're up.
I'm going 8 just because that front right one like is not, and the back right one, like the uniformity is just off for me.
I'll go 8 as well. It looks like it was rushed and just kind of thrown in there and boxed and ready to go. Eddie?
I mean, I don't really want to eat it. So 7.
Oh shit, Lacey, it looks good. I'm hungry. All right, next.
Boo, get away from your phone.
All right, AJ George, is that an 8 on these ribs, AJ, or is that on the 8 on the other one? It's a fucking honey bun cooked for 1 hour. Jeez, buddy. G-Walt 10 all day, smoked on Main Street 9. And ZZ Top 9, Little Gringo 10. Brian Stewart, if you give it an 8, what's up, Brian? Give any explanation. 10, 10, 9, Max 10. Wish the toes were up. Yeah, me too, but 9, 10, 10, 10. Eddie, Mr. Rib Man, go for it.
I'll give it a 9, 8, almost 9. Yeah, I'll give it a 9. The box is dirty as shit, so I hope they cleaned it after they took this picture. I like the toes down. I don't really care which way the toes are as long as you can see them. Well, it looks pretty good, pretty symmetrical.
All right, I'm gonna give this a 10. I like this box. Very symmetrical. The color's awesome. I can't see a lot of bass boating, but I think the picture is a little far away to see that detail. So I'm gonna give it a 10. Shane, you're up.
Man, I like the color. I like the uniformity of it. I like the shine. I could use a little more bass boating, but yeah, I mean, can I go 9.5? I mean,
nope.
Yeah, I see the shit on the foil on the right, but here you go.
Give it a score.
Yeah, fuck, give it 9. 9.
All right, 9. All right, 2 2 9s and 10, almost an 8 from Eddie.
That's my box.
That's your box?
Yeah, that was a San Antonio Treasure Village, 7 plays.
I gave you a 10. Good box. Next.
Yeah, I cleaned it. I cleaned the box. Man, and I always put the fucking toes down. That's how I like them, bro. So
I like toes up. I like
you
toes
don't
up.
like if you like your toes up, put them up. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't like toes at all.
On ribs. We like toes on ribs. You can't eat the foil. Pay attention to the meat. Yeah, G-Walls, but if the foil draws your eyes away from the meat, that's a problem. So make sure they're perfect in the box, bro. Just it's a detail, man. Just
was this a DQ chicken or what? I don't know.
All right.
Forgot to unfold the foil first of all.
Yeah.
I will say nobody from the Gooder Gang has commented on this. 7, trim your lips, woman. Come on, Gooder Gang. 8. No comments from Hector. Panties do the same thing. 8, trim it and bun it. 8. All right, a lot of 8s in this comments. Eddie.
I mean, fuck. It's 7.
All right, so let's assume this is a new cook, right? So what can we do to help this cook here?
Well, I mean, I like the color. The color looks cool. I'm not really sure what's going on down on the bottom of the breast.
Shrinkage.
Man, I feel like if you cheated when you trimmed it, you cheated over a little bit to the other breast, and man, you still got to trim some of that off, just to kind of make it not look like that. I pinned the wings down just so this doesn't happen. He took too much backbone out, so it doesn't have any support on the bottom of it. The color looks good though. Seasoning looks good. Sauce looks good.
All right, I'll go next. Yeah, the layout of this box, I think you laid it flat. Somebody mentioned, I think Shane mentioned that unfold that foil. Eddie mentioned trim that front part of that breast down. Looks like the chicken had a flat tire. That's what it looks like in the front there. Just trim that, clean that up, man. Color does look good. I actually like the seasoning underneath the color. It's I don't do this very often, but it's a 7 for me, only for those reasons. But if you take what we're saying into account, that could be a good box, man. Turn that breast forward as well for me. Shane.
Man, I'm gonna go 8 all day because I'm not crazy. I don't care about pinning that wing down because it gets out of the way of the breast and everybody wants to eat. But yeah, the trim right there, you got to trim that and rob that skin and tuck it under instead of having that extra meat there. But yeah, 8.
All right, next box, please, producer Ty.
Damn, Wes Garrett is feeling nice today. That's the nicest thing he's ever said to me.
Eddie will go last.
That guy. The fuck out of here, bro.
That bird asking for
Give me the real Wes back.
JD in the house. What's up, JD? Did that bird wear a helmet? Asking for a friend. Charlie, what's up? My back's met. All right, first place chicken. There you go, Charlie. I mean, don't listen to us, man.
He's not a new cook. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's Mijo's barbecue, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Ugly food wins.
Ugly food wins. Man, I gave it a 7. I feel bad. First place, though, bro. All right, let's go. Let's go. Little Gringo, 7. A bit dark. Buzzed barbecue, 7. This definitely looks like a cloudy day outside. It is a little dark. I'll go first here. I'm going to answer, but Eddie, I'm going to ask you a question. There's 4 big old burnt ends in the front. Does that matter to you? Are you okay putting 4 in there? Or do you definitely want 6?
I want 0.
If you're turning them in,
I guess 6. Yeah.
All right.
6 decent size one.
All right. I like the layout though. The cascaded is perfect. It is dark. I'm gonna give it I can't love this. I'm gonna give it 8, just because of the color. Just because there's only 4 big, thick ass money, not money muscles, but burn ends in the front. Shane, you're up next.
Same page. I'm going 8. Only 4 burn ends. They're dark. It's dark. I mean, but I like the slices. They got a good like color, but like it's just.
I think you can benefit from not turning in these burn ends. It doesn't do anything for your parents here. The slices look way better than the burn ends do.
Agreed.
Eddie, you're up.
Oh yeah, I mean it's dark as fuck, which is okay. Nothing against anything dark, you know, but man, I'll give it an 8.
JD asked a question: if you're going to serve burn ends, you need at least 6, right? Not here in Texas. In CBA for that, it's enough for 6 judges, so you could actually cut that in half, and you would have 8. So yeah, they don't have to like turn in 6. It's enough for 6. So there you go. Yeah, I would leave them out 100%. So probably first place though. Charlie gonna come in. Charlie gonna come in and say that's mine. All right, next. Yeah, clean the box too. Yeah,
probably should though, because I don't know.
Yeah. I'll give Eddie's box.
Pork steaks. Fuck no.
I have said on this show, this is my favorite appearance, right? 2 money muscles running down the side. Little bacon or pulled or appearance of bacon in the center. CZ Top Fan with a 9, Lacey with a 10, Wes with a 10. We'll need some more Gooder Gang. Shane, be ready. You're gonna be first.
Wes with a 10.
David Dunn with a 10. Jackie Milligan with a 10. Minotti with a 9. Ooh, Brian Stewart with a 9. Couple more, and then Shane will go. Buzz with a 9. 10 from Ector. I don't want to eat it, so 10. All right, Shane, what you thinking, my man?
If I had to be a dick, the only thing I'd like to see is more sauce on the pull in the middle, because the monies look great and it's not even saucing. Then but so if I'm gonna be a dick, I'm gonna give a 9.
All right, if I'm gonna be a dick, I don't like the trim job on these monies, on the left and right of these things. But they are full ass monies. Each bite of those is gonna be perfect. It looks tender. I'm gonna give it a 10. It looks good to me, but I like to see more round without that butt. Those look like little butts in the middle there. So Eddie, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Eric Cantrell. These ain't monies. There's money on there, and they're not monies.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Two different 2 muscles on there.
Yep.
But I mean, besides that, I'll give it a 9. Looks good.
All right. Producer Ty next, sir. All right, Gooder Gang. Y'all be quicker on these boxes here. I'll go last on this box. But 10 from Oscar Garcia, Sons of Smoke. Reigning grand champions of the San Antonio Rodeo. Josh DeWitt with a 10. Come on, Gooder Gang, chime in. There's 52 y'all watching. Steven Rozicki, 9. Minotti, 8.
For some reason, I feel like eating some buffalo wings.
I know. My mouth started watering when I saw this box.
These do. All right, 10, 9, 8. Lacey, 9-ish. Eddie, go ahead, bro.
Man, I hate to. I mean, it's an 8. I just don't like this color. Maybe it's the sun, the way it's shining on it, but a little too. It looks like buffalo sauce to me. Yeah. So, sorry. Go 8.
Cody said buffalo lemon pepper. Shane, go ahead, bro.
I like the pullback on the leg there. I like Team No Wingtip, but I don't like looking at the wings knowing there's 2 bones in there, because knowing knife and fork judging, you're not going to get a good bite. But So I'm going to go a 9. I'm going 9.
All right. I appreciate the effort on this box here. To me, that you see that pull in the center there from the breast to the thigh. Yeah. It looks rubbery to me. It doesn't look baked. I mean, the sauce is. You waited too long to sauce it. I've said it on the show many times. I like to sauce it at 140, so that way, when it gets done at 158, 160, that sauce is already baked in. To me, it just looks undone. Doesn't even look appealing to me. But I'm gonna give it an 8, in my opinion. All right, next.
Man, I didn't know that, Rob. You sauce at 140. Wow. All right, Seguin.
It bakes. It looks good when you're done. It looks good when you're done. All right, I said too much. B-dubs. G-Wall said that's from B-dubs. Why do people add wings? I think it helps on appearance, Jackie, if it's done right. All right, rib box.
Now I feel like I could taste these fucking ribs just by looking at the picture.
Chipotle raspberry.
Go first then, Eddie.
I didn't say they look good.
We need some Gooder Gang to chime in, though. Come on, Gooder Gang.
Man, IBCA, you can put your ribs however you want. G-Walk.
Yeah, that changed, right?
Yep.
9, 8. Don't like the layout. West Garrett. Hey, Wes.
West.
You know what? I reached out to Wes to do a show and he couldn't do it. But Wes, it's a long time. We need to get you on, bro.
Yeah, we're booked out for the next.
We just need you to do something. We just need you to do something, Wes. Like first place brisket at the Royal.
No, from Deadass Last to first place.
Do it again, Wes. Do it again, and we'll get you on.
This could have been Lone Star, bro. They maybe had no fucking.
All right, Eddie, you go last. I would like to see some back trim, straight, full draws my attention. See, David Dunn, 100%, 100%. You do not want foil to draw your eyes away from the meat, and it does on the right side, 100%. Foil trauma.
Foil looks like it's having a seizure over there.
All right, I'll go first. Shane will let you go second, and Eddie will go last. Layout doesn't bother me. Foil does bother me a little bit. Main thing that's bothering me is this gelatinous looking top on these ribs here. So I'm gonna give it an 8. Shane, you're up.
Man, like I'm good with the 8 just because I mean the foil over there on the right looks like it's all crinkly and stuff, but I don't like the trim because all the cartilage there on the right you can still see, and that's not a good bite, you know. So I mean, I'm going 8.
Definitely screams to me a little under because I don't see any toes on this thing. Eddie, you're up.
Yeah.
That DAL was money. I believe it.
I'm gonna go 8. Feel like I have to try really hard to take a bite out of these and kind of.
And no sauce on the side.
Okay.
All right. Next box, producer Ty's in the house. Let's go. All right, I got a score here. Come on, Gooder Gang. Let's go. Let's go. Nicho with a 10. I sent the wrong picture first. These were our first place ribs. Edinburgh, high stakes. Wow. All right, Max. 10, 9 from Wes, 9. Steven, 10. Little Gringo. Looks like double S. Love it. 10, 10. Max, 9. James Minotti, 9. All right, here we go. So it feels like if the Gooder Gang's not sure what they're looking at, they're not chiming in. But did they see something they're like? Here come the scores. 9, 9, 9. A lot of 9s. I'd say more 9s than 10. Eddie, I'll let you go last on this. Shane, you're going first.
Man, like, I just saw Fireball Lacey said 9, but I'm going 10. It's a motherfucking 10. I'd eat the hell out of that. It's got some bass boating on it with the pepper. I mean, I'll eat the hell out of that thing.
Here's I'm going to go next here. I like the foil. Again, we don't judge foil, but it's not doing anything but perfect to me. The chicken is perfectly laid in. I like breast forward. The wing tip is fine for me. The bass boating is perfect.
Yes.
The baked in sauce is perfect. My only suggestion is I would like to see a little more red color in this whole bird action. But it's a 10 for me. 10. Eddie.
Yeah. Billy Bob. Or Billy Bob from
Eddie doesn't want to give it a 10.
I really do want to give it a 10. But
I get the perfect. It's ready. It may be.
I'll give it a 10. But yes, a little more red, a little more color.
That's my own complaint.
Way, but man, it looks good. Looks great.
That's our first nice box of the evening.
This is Serge's box.
I knew it.
Oh, Serge, follow team. What's up, Serge? Fred Robles 10 because it has a wingtip. Hey,
Fred, I thought we were friends.
I am not gonna ding it for a wingtip. Wingtips are fine. I use them as toothpicks when I'm done eating on that chicken. All right, there it is. Sheriff Serge in the house. Let's go. Yeah, I give it a 10. James Minotti says, "Damn, a 10."
Yeah.
Come on, James. What James put in there why you would give it less than a 10? All right, next box, producer Ty.
Guess we ran out of those good boxes.
Well, in my defense, what I said was we have some good pictures. I didn't say they were all wonderful food. I said we have some really good, vivid pictures.
Oh, he said that was to Eddie. Okay. Before we get to the comments from the Gooder Gang, but Gooder Gang, do your thing. Do what you do. How do you guys feel? Both of you guys have done well in brisket. How do you guys feel about turning in a box where you can visibly see, your finishing dust on the end of these brisket pieces? Fidel Sanchez, Smoky Cattle, my box, second place, Texas Old Dust. Congratulations. That was good. I hope you're talking about chicken because we're not here. We're not done on the brisket yet. Guys, what do you think about that? Gooder Gang, do your thing. How do you feel about turning in a box where you can visibly see your finishing dust on the slices?
I don't think you should. I don't think you should see it.
You don't think you should see it?
No.
How can you fix that?
Wait a couple seconds to take your picture.
I've said it before on the. You gotta grind. I feel like this wasn't ground enough. If you're using a thumb grinder, it's not gonna do the job.
Do you think Eddie, once you close that box and put it in your warmer and walk it up, and they sit there,
it's gonna look just like that when they open it.
You think so?
Yep.
All right.
2 quarts.
2 quarts.
The pepper's not gonna go away. That pepper's staying right there.
And Eddie, I won't tell anybody what I filled your thumb grinder with this weekend.
Salt. Salt will go away, but the pepper, the spices, those ain't gonna go away.
No.
All right, Eddie, I'm gonna let you go first. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. And we got a 9, a little too much coarse seasoning. 9, 8. Smoking D's, what's up, my man? How are you? Buzz the barbecue. 9, 9. Too much confetti. I like it. That could be a kicking up smoked barbecue team. That could be a new name for what we're seeing here. Confetti. I like it. I like the confetti name here. Daddy Dutch 9. Shane, go ahead, bro.
I'm going 8, man. The rub's not even on the top of the brisket. The sauce is not even on the front of the brisket. And like we already talked about, the finish of dust. I'm going 8.
I'll go next. I'll let Eddie go last because he's a good brisket cook here. I don't like this bark, man. I'm looking at slice 4 and 5 and 6. I don't see any bark. It feels like it's off this whole thing. Symmetrical, the layout is absolutely perfect. You did everything perfectly. I just don't see a lot of bark. And like I'm talking about slice number 4 from bottom up, 5 and even 6.
Their hand was when they were slicing it.
Other than that, I'm still going to give it a 9. Can't ding it too much. 9 for me. Eddie.
Well.
Are you Ronald Reagan? Well,
man, look, it's gonna be a 7.
Oh,
man, that very back slice, man,
Do
all
tell.
the slices. I'm sorry, it just looks, man, it looks sloppy. This brisket doesn't look appealing to me. If I open this box, I'd be like, man, I don't know.
It is not
all the finishing does. You can see all the bark is just kind of real
splotchy.
messy. Yeah, it's messy looking, and the shape looks good. Yeah, I mean, but just man, whatever you did to it after you cut it, you kind of fucked it up.
This would be somebody getting a 7, and then on Tuesday they post this and say, "Can you believe I got a 7?"
Yeah,
from 2 judges. And then Eddie be like, "Well, I'll tell you why, motherfucker." All right, next.
And I'm pretty sure it tastes good.
No, I'm sure it tastes good.
That's a good one, Wes.
One old rig. All right. All right. I see. Not
one job, bro.
I'm so confused. The foil looks shiny on the sides, but dull on the bottom.
G Waltz 7. Breast forward, please. Or G's, excuse me. Little Gringo 10. John Rodriguez. What's up, John? Nice to have you watch the show, bro. Appreciate you, man. Licho 9. Daddy Touch. What the hell's between the foil and the yard bird? 9. Turn the breast forward. Yes. Napkin. What are you talking about? All right. Not a fan of that placement. 9. Flip the bird around. All right. A lot of people are giving some good advice, which is what I immediately saw when Ty posted this box, man. I'll go first, man. Flip that bird around. Breast forward, please. If you're going to go breast forward, I mean, why would you want them trimming to the back of that thigh or that wing? You want them to trim into that breast if you're happy with it. The Bass Boatin' is great. The baked in sauce is great. Man, I'm not sure what size bird that is, but get a little bigger bird. That thing looks tiny in that box. There's too much shine going on for me. Still a 9 though. I'm not gonna kill it too badly. It's a 9 for me. Shane.
I'll give it a 9. 180 that bird, and it's a 10. But 180 it, and it's, I mean, I like the Bass Boatin' on it, but yeah, 180 it with the breast forward because I mean, like, yeah.
Eddie.
What up? Man, yeah, I'll give it a 9 too. Yeah, fucking flip the bird. Breast forward. Looks good though.
You know, when I sat back in my chair, it looked better.
No, it looks fucking great.
Yeah. I gave it a 9 though. What'd you give it? We all give it 9s?
Well, I'll give it
9.
All right, 9. Not bad. Nice color. Whose box was that? Not Ty. Whoever wants to claim it can claim it. All right, next box, Ty, please, sir.
That's filthy.
Not only filtered, it's professionally taken.
finally some true monies.
Yeah, that is the true money though. Wes Garrett says 11. Is it his box? I don't know. I never know.
He's in Wisconsin drinking spotted cow. He don't know shit right now.
Is he in Wisconsin?
He is, I think. He might have been home today, but
I got to try this spotted cow because I've been hearing about it from Wes.
I'll bring a case with me to Humble. I got 3 cases in the garage.
All right, well, bring some. Let's try it. All right, portrait made. And 10, 10, 10. I'd eat that. 7 on the picture, 10 on the box. James Minotti, 10. I want to eat it all. All right, Eddie, you're up first, my man.
I don't know why people are hating on a good quality picture, but it's a fucking 10, bro.
This must be Eddie's box.
It must be Eddie's box. But I mean, dude, that's a 10. I mean, all day, but leave the filters alone. I mean,
I don't think there's filters on it. I think it was just taken.
It's the focus mode. It's the focus.
The person must like draw his eyebrows on too.
All right, Jackie has a question for Eddie. How do you get those monies trimmed so good without it separating?
He cooks the pork loin.
Nah, man, I trim mine. So after my collars are cooked, I'll slice them and then I'll take my scissors and cut all the extra shit off and just leave the money itself.
So you're basically saying you get big ass monies.
Yeah, from the chopping block.
All right, there you go. It really depends on the collars or the monies that you're getting, Jackie, because some of them are split to begin with. You're not going to help it unless you want small ass, little ass monies. So if you're trying to make a big, you may have a split in them. To me, this is a money that did not have a split in it, and it's just a good cut. But you're definitely
probably came out of the chopping block.
Maybe it did. Probably come out of the chopping block in Webster right there. I'm going to give it a 10. It's a beautiful box. You got options. You got color. You got perfect monies, symmetrical. You got pulled on the back side. 10 all day long. Pro tip right there, Gooder Gang. Yes, that was a nice little... All righty then. How many more we got, Ty? Because we're about to get out of here.
We got 3 more.
3 more boxes. You guys down for 3 more?
Sure.
All right. This is something I have not seen here. This is something I have not seen here. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the legs and half here.
Like some Indian leg wrestling shit going on here.
Now, keep in mind, whoever sent in this box, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But can we see the front facing? Because you can see the tabs are on the right side. This is not the front facing. We're seeing this from the side view. And I will take that into account when I rate this. 8, nope. 8 looks busy. 10 from G-Walls, probably maybe G-Walls. Let's see. 8. They tried, Brian Fox. 9, ZZ Top Fan. Jackie Weird. Yeah, kind of feeling that too as well. I want to go last on this one. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I'm going 8 because 1, I want more sauce, and 2, like we got 2 legs going this way, and then we got 2 legs going that way. Like the uniformity throws me off, but I want more sauce and I want more uniformity. So I'm gonna go 8.
Looks like a chicken orgy.
Yeah. Yeah. Scissoring.
Eddie, you're a Chernobyl Farms looking chicken. Chernobyl Farms.
What?
8 from James, Smoking D's 8. Christopher Stone 8. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? Little Gringo, weird layout 8. This will confuse the crap out of judges. Yeah, 8. Eddie, you're up, bro. 8. Too much entanglement.
Get an 8. I'll go 8. I don't really like the layout.
My bad, Eddie. My bad, Ty. You don't like the layout? Yeah, if I can see. All right, you got 8 already. If I can see the layout on here, front facing, it may look different, but yeah, there's a lot going on from this side view. A lot of, like I mentioned, chicken orgy, entanglement. Somebody said there's just a lot. There's so much laying down here on each other. It almost looks like no sauce or very lightly sauced here, which appeals to me.
I mean, I can eat the shit out of it, but
yeah, I'd eat it. So as far as I wish I could see the front view, but because I can, I'm giving it an 8. So next box, please. Got 10s on taste and texture. We won't talk about appearance. Okay. Well, there you go, G-Walt. All right, we got one more box after this, Eddie.
Oh, damn.
All right, we got one more box. After this, Gooder Gang, do your thing, and then we'll wrap this show up.
Has to be his box.
Christopher Stone with a 10.
That's his
Looks
box.
like Predators. Mild. Tender quick. You can't get tender quick apparently anymore. We talked about touched on that. 9, Nicho. What's up, Nicho? If you guys are going to be in San Antonio this weekend, I'll be in space 1603 with Team Texas Original Charcoal. Eddie will be right next to me. 8. Max 8 with that front slice did them in. Yeah, I know. 8 thick slices. Little Gringo 9, 8, 8, 9, 8. All right. Eddie, you're up first.
All right. It looks really dry. Oh fuck. Man, if this was a CBA box, you could have left out those first 2 slices and only turned in 6, and it would have been scored a little better, I think, on appearance. Now, I don't know how it got scored, but man, I'm gonna give it a 7. Even if it only had 6 slices, I'd probably still give it a 7 because it looks really dry.
Shane, go ahead.
I was gonna go 8 just because I mean that front slice is just like punching me in the face, but it just needs a little more shine. But yeah, that front slice, like it's just not even. But like the uniformity, like side to side is good, but needs more shine, and that front slice needs to go.
All right, I'm gonna try and think like a random judge off the street, which I won't recognize that tender quick, but I will definitely recognize the tender quick. And it looks like they laid out all of those slices right before that last one, and it looks like they looked on their cutting board and said, "All right, we got one more. Let's go put this in here." Take that away, man. That one just takes all of our eyes straight to it. It's like 3/8. No, it's like 3/4 of a slice, and the rest of them are, perfectly done.
Well, IBCA is 8 slices though, ain't it? So it's probably an IBCA box.
Man, I'm gonna give that an 8, just for that front slice. All right, next, please. Front slice could be burnt.
Oh shit!
We can't. Ty, come on, bro.
Work with me. Hear me out.
That's saucy.
I
can't even tell what this is. Is this Eddie?
Do we have to wait for the Gooder Gang? Or?
Is this Garnet?
I don't know what the fuck this is. The fucking.
I want to put this in some stew with some carrots.
I want to put it in the trash.
Need some potatoes.
I need some carrots and potatoes.
I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Bro, I mean, I need this in a taco with some garlic sauce.
Man, looks like some berry, doesn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. All right.
Wait, when IBCA changed their scoring, their lowest score was 2, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go 2.
Oh, you're going way old school. All right. All right. I think we kind of dissed on this one. I've 7 for me. I don't know. I can't even tell what it is. I know it's brisket, but is that brisket and gravy? Give me some biscuits and gravy on this motherfucker. Let's go. Sorry, whoever's box. This can't be the last box, says Jackie. All right, one more. Yes, we're gonna walk off the stage, and then y'all request us to come back. What's that called?
Encore.
Encore. Whose box is this?
Hey, that was a 46th place brisket this past weekend in New Caney, just so you know.
Oh, God damn it. Is this Shane's
Is that yours, bro?
I wasn't happy with the point meat on there, but you can see how thin that damn flat was. I couldn't trim it off, so I threw it in there. Fuck it.
Oh, shit. Is this your box, Shane?
This was one of those just fucking send it moments.
Damn. Hey.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry, bro.
Even Lacey's comment. Is it sliced? Lacey was commenting too. All right.
Hey,
sometimes just don't put it in the box.
Just fucking send it sometimes.
Jackie says this can't be the last. All right, my bad, Shane.
Hey, no, fuck it, I own it.
Sorry, Shane.
Third
There's
place
a reason that wall became
fucking sending this past weekend.
All right, we got one more box.
Thank you.
Hey, Max said that foil was nice, though, bro.
Hey, I'll throw myself under the bus any day.
How did you sit there and just take all these insults?
Fuck it, I don't care.
Fuck.
I'll whoop their ass next weekend.
Lacey said, fuck.
Not with that.
All right.
Hey, next weekend's another weekend.
There you go.
That box was the New York Giants of brisket.
That's a fucking fact.
Lacey didn't recognize you. She said, ha. All right. Rob, you cook the brisket next week, says Nicho. Okay. All right, let's go. Here we go. Last box of the evening. A KCBS box. Seven. There's grass all over it. G-Waltz, you're on the short list, bro. We need to get you on the show. Nice to meet you in Seguin. That was
fun.
fun.
You finally talk to him?
I did. I got to meet him. Smoked in Main Street. AJ, now we're talking 10. Here we go. Josh, JD, 11. Lacey laughed my ass off. All right, how about them skins? Good job. How about them skins? 10-9. 10-9. All right. A lot of 10s, a lot of 9s here. Who wants to go last?
Fucking me with my brisket.
All right, I'll let you go last. I'll go first here. I do appreciate the angle, but I would still like to see a front end view of this thing. But it's a oh, man. I'm gonna give it a 10. I don't like the splotchiness of the sauce, and that's the only thing, man. Set that sauce a little earlier for me. The layout is perfect. Just that splotchiness on that front right thigh that is staring me in the face. Got to give it a 9. Eddie. This is Eddie's box.
No, it's not. It's a 10. It's a 10 for me. Looks pretty good, except for... It looks good. Kill looks great.
Rob, I'm with you though on that splotchiness, and then that front wing just is like my bald Uncle Walter. Like it's just like it's missing any rub or anything.
Yeah, I bet that second wing behind it is better than that first wing in front of it.
I agree. Yeah, it's like that little shine, like bald spot on top of the head, you know. But yeah, I'll go a 9. If that, I mean, you switch wing 1 and 2, maybe put that first wing in the back. That's a 10 all day.
All right. There we go. All right, we're going to wrap this show up. Gooder Gang, thank you for chiming in. Thank you for rating some boxes. Do we know whose chicken box that was?
Not mine.
All right. If anybody, hey Wes, would you like to hang out for a minute? Is he on the road?
He was in Wisconsin yesterday. I don't know if he's home today or not, but
Shane, would you like to hang out for about 30 minutes?
Man, I ain't scared.
All right. If anyone wants to come in after this show and hang out with us for about 30 minutes, you're welcome to. Send me a message on Messenger and we'll send you a link. Ty does not have to. JD, you're welcome to. Anybody's welcome to. Let's go. It can be granted. Be late. Eddie is welcome to. Mr.
Put that brisket box back up. I'll talk shit because I own it. Hey, one day you're walking, one day you're squawking. Shit, own it. You know?
All right. For the guest of the evening and co-host of the So Smoking Gooder Show, Mr. Eddy Morales. What you think, man? Anybody want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here, my man? You know how we do.
Texas Original Targo, Blues Hog. That's it.
So Smoking Gooder Show.
Nah, I never heard of that show.
All right. For the
Yankees.
For the special co-host of the evening, Mr. Shane LeClaire from Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue. Any special shout outs for you?
Man, I got a couple. I got being a part of the LC barbecue loyalty cruise this year. I mean, big honor. Thank you. My boy JDQ Barbecue out of Kansas City. Like he always hooks me up. He's got good sweet rub, hot rub, and that new spicy garlic. Good shit. And I do have a goal for this year. I do want to be the first Caucasian to maybe be sponsored by Texas Original Charcoal Company. But we'll see. I'm working on it. I lean on Joey all the time. But shit ain't happened yet, and I'm running out of charcoal, so we'll see what happens.
All right, there he is, Mr. Shane LeClaire. All right, for producer Ty, get in here, my man. Here, what's that? Gourmet wood.
Sorry,
it's okay. I'm not part of them, but
not you.
I know. Producer Ty, before we let you get out of here, thank you very much for doing all the legwork in the back, man. That was a lot of boxes, man. How many did we go through? 21?
Yeah, we went through 18 boxes and we still got about 20 left. I started getting an influx in. So hey, shout out to we got a bunch in. I got a bunch in tonight. Shout out to Colin McElrath for taking that feedback and the back and forth that people talk about all the time. I love it. It seems like the Rate My Box is really doing good. Eddie, I think all the sevens you give out really makes people push harder because like seriously, I'm not joking. It is hard to get in here with some heavy hitters. Like every week we have someone on that's either GC, RGC, and they got pretty high level boxes. We got some people that, have not been on the show, probably not got a GC or RGC, and they're turning in boxes and they're all getting better. And the photography's getting better, the food's getting better, and I'm just happy with it all the way around. I love hearing the stories.
Yeah, we're getting angles and portrait modes and all kinds of shit now. For Shane, for Eddie, for producer Ty, thank you guys so much for tuning into the show each and every week. Again, Eddie and I will be in San Antonio this weekend. Come say hi to us. We'll be in 1603. Eddie will be right next to us. If you guys want to hang out with us, send me a message on Messenger. We're going to be here for 30 more minutes backstage, and we hang out with Shane, maybe Eddie, maybe producer Ty, but at least us two, and we'll be here. But thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys watching the show, guys and gals. Appreciate you very much, the Gooder Gang. If you want shirts, hook me up. We'd love to hook you up with some barbecue homie shirts. All right, that's going to wrap up tonight's show. Next week, we'll be hopefully celebrating the winner of the San Antonio Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off. Maybe one of us two on this show tonight will be that person. We'll find out next weekend. All right, for everybody involved tonight, thank you very much. My name is Robert Ocher. We are out. Case, close us out, my man.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation, YouTube, California.